Should Johnson County gear up and require masks? That's the question the Board of Commissioners must answer Thursday morning.
The thing that we absolutely want to avoid is having to take more stringent measures in the future.
While health experts say masks are essential for safety, Chairman Ed Eilert doubts the board's decision will be unanimous. He's concerned about an increase in COVID-19 cases.
That's a trend that does not look healthy going forward.
The commission has three options: adopt the governor's order, adopt but modify it, or deny the order. Eilert plans to vote in favor of masks.
And I think that's what we need to do.
The Overland Park Chamber of Commerce says it surveyed its members and reports 70% of businesses in Overland Park already have some kind of mask requirement.
What we're really hearing most of all is, please don't shut us down.
The chamber says some businesses oppose masks, but the same number of businesses are indifferent. The majority want to stay open, even if that means everyone is required to cover their nose and mouth in public.
If wearing masks is what it's going to take in order to keep people safe, to bring the numbers down, and to keep my business open, then I'll wear a mask.
In Overland Park, Brian Johnson, KMBC 9 News.
More specific details are coming from the governor's office on the mask order tomorrow. We'll be at the Johnson County meeting tomorrow as well. So look for updates on air right here on KMBC 9 News and online on our KMBC 9 News app. We are tracking the number of COVID-19 cases in Johnson County and the state of Kansas, and you can see the gold line representing Johnson County shows an upward trend since the middle of June. The percentage of positive cases at the beginning of the month was less than 4%. 7.4% of tests are now coming back positive. And new tonight, Kansas City, Missouri Mayor Quinton Lucas wrapped up a live interview this evening on CNN's Aaron Burnett Out Front. He spoke out about the reaction he's received to the city mandate requiring masks in public places.
I have no interest in restricting anyone's freedom. I have no interest in telling them what they can and cannot do. But we do have interest in saving lives. And the important thing is, this isn't just a choice about you as the individual. That's the tough part. It's about everybody around you, your friends, your family, anyone you bump into, and keeping all of them safe.
Mayor Lucas says he's also received an increasing number of negative messages and threats as the months have gone on. North Kansas City will require masks starting tomorrow. It will apply to anyone in public. There are exceptions for minors, people with disabilities, and people who are actively consuming food or drink. Clay County has a new public health emergency order. It says businesses can return to full occupancy if all employees and visitors wear masks. The order applies to grocery stores and retail stores, special event centers, and public transit. Bars and pools must still remain at 50% occupancy. Douglas County, Kansas is closing bars this Friday. It was just last week that a COVID-19 outbreak was confirmed from the popular Lawrence bar, The Hawk. The health department will reassess the order in 2 weeks. And a reminder tonight, masks are now required across Jackson County. It applies in public places where you can't social distance. The county mandate includes wearing a mask at playgrounds and patio seating at restaurants or bars. Bus stops and farmer markets are all included in this order. Jackson County is also entering a new reopening phase. The plan allows for splash pads and playgrounds to reopen.
Getting cabin fever. So we found out this was opened again, so we brought them up here.
Under the same phase, schools are allowed to open for summer school, outdoor gatherings are allowed with a 100-person limit, and youth sports tournaments are allowed with a crowd limit of 100. 324 new cases of COVID-19 reported across the metro tonight. That's the highest number in more than a week. Most of those new cases are in Wyandotte County, Kansas City, Missouri, and Johnson County.